Welcome everybody to another Baltic Masters Summer 2021 pre-split interview. My name is Trajan and today I'm here with Helvisk, the bot laner for Medieval Riga and general all-round Latvian super chat. Thanks for being with me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, my first question here is a very important question, is on Leaguepedia and LoLPros you're listed as Helvijs with no K, and you're down as Helvisk in the season for 2 seasons. Which one actually is it?
I mean, I think I'll go with Helvisk now.
Sure.
It's like Helvisk, it's the first letter of my surname, and that's the one I could put on like Twitch and stuff, and like social media, because Helvisk was always taken, so kind of had to go with that. In the previous seasons I went with Helvisk, and that's like my name.
Sure, well,
not that accessible.
That makes sense. Okay, right, well that's cleared up. That's the big questions off the table. Now, let's do this for the second interview. Once again, we'll do it kind of in chronological order. So we'll start from the very beginning. We'll go back to Spring Split last time. How did the Meds equals off roster come to be? How did you all kind of get together as 5?
I think it's Spoja is doing. He's like a Latvian player manager numero uno. Yeah. He just writes to everyone, and sometimes people answer, sometimes they don't. And since I was sort of a free agent by then, and then I decided that why not? I didn't really have anything much better to do, and I just went with it. I didn't want to play in a mixed roster with other foreign players. If I would play, I wanted a full Latvian roster since I have some national pride in me.
Sure.
So I went with Spoja's offer since there wasn't any other Latvian roster available for me.
Sure. And did you expect to be picked up by like an org going into the season? And how did you end up becoming a part of Medieval Riga specifically?
We played the qualifiers, we managed to win, and then we were open to offers, and there were some other foreign offers, but I guess for all of us national pride came in effect once again, and since we got an offer from Medieval Riga, they have quite a strong CSGO team in Latvia. We thought that maybe we could popularize the League of Legends in Latvia as well that way, and we went with it. Yeah,
sure, absolutely. It's as good a reason as any, right? And the other thing from Spring Split that I want to touch on here is after the actual games, from the information that you guys gave the casters for the spring season, Medieval Riga was a team that could be very honest and quite open with each other and quite critical of each other without the risk of friction there. So how did that mindset play out over the course of what was I imagine a very testing season?
Yeah, we were lacking quite a lot of competitive experience in this team. I hoped it would turn out better, but our skills, I wouldn't say skill set, but our playstyle didn't mesh that well as I would hope to. And I don't even know, like, I don't think there were any clashes. Maybe the attitude wasn't as try hard that split. Like we were like trying out things, and things almost always didn't work out, so after a while it got quite hilarious, and it was difficult to maintain a try-hard attitude, and I understand it, but I think that we might have fixed this issue coming into this split.
Sure. Well, that's great to hear. So I guess part of there have been a lot of changes for Medieval Riga, several new players coming in. How did the off-season look like for Medieval Riga, or for you? Is it scouting and tryouts, or is it just like Spotlight add some more people to the channel and go, here's some great players I found?
Well, mostly the latter. But yeah, we were trying to get the best possible Latvian players, since we wanted to keep the roster as Latvian as possible. There were some foreign tryouts, but they didn't really convince us enough to not go full Latvian route. I'm quite happy with how things turn out. I think our roster is more talkative this season. It takes a lot of weight off my shoulders, since I'm not the most shot calling guy. I like to focus on the micromanagement more, and hopefully our top side will be more independent this season. And I think it will help us a lot, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, it's good to hear that you'd have more weight off your shoulders, because you were already doing, a very standout job for Medieval Riga, even while potentially doing shot calling as well. So that's very interesting and very exciting to hear. Do you think that you guys will still have like an atmosphere, quite like free-flowing discussion and communication going into summer? Are you expecting kind of a similar atmosphere, or maybe a bit more, as you say, maybe a bit more try-hard, I guess, going this time around?
I think it will be still free. Yeah, I think we'll take one game at a time again. It's our approach. We'll try to improve as the season goes. Try to keep open mentality. I don't know. Like, I think the Latvian mentality is quite good for this. We don't really get upset about things that much, I think. But maybe sometimes it's good to get upset, and that improves you. But I hope that our friendly mentality will achieve great success.
Sure. Well, on the subject of great success, let's talk about the summer split a little bit. Where the expectations coming in here. So, talk to me about your bot lane dynamic this split, because when we were doing the pre-split tier list last night with the Method to Madness boys, there was a bit of joking about, oh, it's another Zillion one trick in the Baltic Masters, and there do seem to be a lot of them hover around the Baltics. But what can we expect from you and Capsy in particular?
Yeah, I think our mechanical prowess is even better this split, so I would expect us to be one of the better 2v2 laners. Maybe the macro management doesn't come forward that much from Capsy. Hopefully he can like improve his skills in that regard. But yeah, I'm ready to smash some people, and I hope I can keep up to my word.
Sure, absolutely. Do you have any kind of defined personal goals for this split, or is it just to smash people? Is that
yeah, well, the smashing part is fun, but as I remember, then I had quite a lot of mistakes as well, like game-changing mistakes, and I would like to keep off on that regard, since I mean I kind of played with no weight on my shoulders, so I was like, either I go 20-0 or we probably don't win the game.
Yeah.
so there were no breaks on me, but this split I'll try to be maybe more calm in later parts of the game, but I think the laning will still be as aggressive as it was, and I will try to put some breaks on myself and not int that much.
Sure. Is a Heimerdinger still on the table, or was that the last time we'll see it? Well, that quite didn't work out. No, it went better in my head, but well, maybe who knows? Who knows? Yeah, we'll see if it comes out. Okay, I don't know how much you know about the rest of the league and the rest of the teams at this point, but are there any teams or players that you're excited to play against particularly, and why?
Well, I'm quite excited to play against the other Latvian roster, Goix Animo now, not Big Sports as I see, and yeah, they're quite. I hope we can make it a rivalry, hopefully for the first and the second place.
Well, there you go.
But I haven't followed that closely to other rosters. I know that we had some problems against Estonian team, the Estonian Vipers, I think, or however they're called.
And they're now...
We had problems with them in qualifiers.
Sure.
But I think with some more practice we can stand up against them, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I really have not that much of an idea how strong are the other rosters, so we'll just play our best and hopefully we can win quite a lot of games compared to last season at least.
Yeah, well, that's all you can really do is play your best and see how it goes, right? So that's pretty much all the actual serious questions that I had just down here. But just to round it off, we're gonna do a few quick fire questions, and I'm gonna give you no context for this. You don't have to give any reason for your answers either. I just want your answers to these questions, okay?
Right.
Okay, question 1, Leona or Lulu? Lulu. Okay, question 2, jungle diff or support diff? Support diff. Okay, and question 3, playoffs, yes or no? Yes, excellent. That's what we want to hear, okay? And we'll see if you and the rest of Medieval Riga can make that happen. Thank you, Helvisk, for the interview, and best of luck in the summer, of course.
Yeah, have a good one. See ya.
Okay, and everyone else watching at home, you know where to go, but I'll tell you again, the Baltic Masters official Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Baltic Masters. Cannot wait to kick this season off, and we will see you all there.